Hello, drama lovers. Welcome back to this channel. But this time, it's not about sweet love stories and scripts. It's not about cheerful scenes or funny interactions between two actors behind the scenes. Today, we're talking about a fight. About losing strength. About someone who always seemed strong, yet quietly was going through an unimaginable storm. Her name is Songyun, an actress whose smile could calm any room. Her gaze is soft. Her words gentle. And every role she plays leaves a deep imprint on the hearts of her audience. But who would have guessed that while millions admired her from behind the screen, she was sitting alone in a hospital chair, staring at medical results that were too heavy to speak aloud. It all began quietly. No announcements. No drama on social media. No official statement. She simply vanished. No public schedule. No appearances at big events. Not even a simple good morning post on Weibo. Silence. At first, fans thought it was just a break. Maybe a new project. Maybe some rest after a packed schedule. But as time passed, the silence grew louder. Rumors began to spread that Songyun was not well. Not career-wise, but health-wise. Some who had seen her at a small clinic started to speak up. They said her face looked pale. She was thinner. Her steps were weak. And she always came alone. Sometimes with a large hat hiding her face. Sometimes with a mask that never left her face. Even in empty rooms. When the media began sensing something was off, Songyun's agency remained silent. No clarifications. No denials. Only silence. Until one night, Shukai appeared. He was seen exiting a private hospital late in the evening. Alone. His head bowed. His steps quick. And for the first time in a long while, his usual smile was nowhere to be found. Those who knew him could tell something was very wrong. Shukai had once been close to Songyun. Not just as co-stars. They had acted in a drama that made millions fall in love with their on-screen chemistry. But after the project ended, they each went their own ways. No rumors. No follow-up. But that night changed everything. Shukai's presence at the hospital was no coincidence. Not a quick visit. He was reportedly there for hours in the waiting room. Sometimes just sitting. Sometimes standing by the window, staring at the night sky. Not saying a word. Not touching his phone. Just silent. And in that silence, something shattered. Days later, old photos from their drama resurfaced. No one knows who posted them first. But comments flooded in. Is he with her during this hard time? Why else would Shukai be there if not for something deeply personal? He looked like he was trying not to cry. Fans began connecting the dots. Some noticed Shukai had postponed a major project scheduled to begin that very month. No reasons were given. But the timeline and locations matched perfectly. Meanwhile, from Songyun's side, a small statement was finally posted on her personal account. One sentence. No frills. No poetic words. I'm not in my best condition. But I'm trying. That sentence hit like a blow. And for the first time, millions of fans cried. Not because of a scene from a drama, but because they knew their beloved actress was truly fighting something unseen and terrifying. Someone commented, "Songyun, you're not alone. We're here. Even if we can't hug you, our prayers always surround you." And what was even more shocking, just minutes after her post, Shukai wrote, "Everyone knows you're strong, but you don't have to fight alone. I'm here." It wasn't a confession, not a declaration of love, but it was enough to break millions of hearts and warm them at the same time. Their past closeness, once thought to be just on-screen chemistry, suddenly held a deeper meaning. Shukai was seen being picked up and dropped off at the same hospital multiple times. Sometimes just standing at a distance, not approaching, not speaking, but always present. And when Songyun began intensive therapy for her recovery, someone revealed that Shukai had even rearranged his entire schedule, just to be in that cold, quiet waiting room with her. He was seen exiting that room once with red eyes. Still silent. Never gave an interview. Never explained anything. Someone from the hospital staff whispered to the media. He never made a fuss. Never asked for special treatment. But his expression, like he was carrying the weight of the world. Day after day, the struggle continued. Songyun slowly improved. But recovery was not instant. Not easy. And certainly, not without fear. But one thing remained constant. Someone in the corner, waiting in silence. When Songyun finally appeared again, in an online event, her face was still pale, but her smile slowly returned. And at the end of the live stream, she said softly, "There's one person who never left, even when I told him to go." She didn't name him, but everyone knew. That sentence wasn't just a statement. It was a confession from a heart tested by pain and loyalty. Today, Songyun is still recovering. And Shukai? Still behind the scenes. Not appearing publicly. Not asking for recognition. But still there. This story isn't over. And maybe we'll never hear them speak of it openly. But sometimes, love needs no announcement. Sometimes, love is quiet. It waits. It watches. And it stays. Even when the world offers no stage for it. Do you think this is love? Or just pure devotion without a name? Let us know in the comments. And stay with us. Because their story isn't finished. We haven't reached the final chapter. And maybe, the most touching part, is still yet to come. See you in the next video. Only on this channel.